Hi everyone, it's Melissa, and today I'm going to show you how to use a stretch out strap. If you like this and you want some more, go to my YouTube channel and click subscribe. Alright, so here's the thing. I have learned that not all stretching straps are equal. So yes, you can use a towel, a cord, even resistance tubing or banding. Personally, I'd rather stay away from something that has different tensions to it, so different tensile force. I have also noticed that there are different kinds of stretch out straps. Who knew? So I like it because it's the material is pretty soft. It feels like what you would have in their car. It feels like seatbelt essentially. And this one has 12 loops on it, and they're pretty large for the openings, which is great. So you can actually like slip your arm in, leg in, whatever works. Now, there's other ones that are out there that are a bit more coarse for the material, so it's not so soft, but again, I have a feeling that's meant to be more for larger amounts of people using it, and it's going to have that, just that durability to it. The other styling, so the one I have that's 10 loops versus the 12 loops, the 10 loops is only 76 inches in length. This one is 96 inches in length, and I find these loops are much larger for the opening, so a little bit more comfortable. So it all depends on your budget, what you're looking. There are different ways to use the stretch out strap. I'm going to show you a couple of different stylings, so let's get started. Okay, first thing we're going to do is if you are dealing with a lot of back pain, hip pain, this one's great. You can get a whole bunch of stuff done while laying down. So I know we're all kind of tired. Why not make life easy, right? So first thing, get you to lay down flat, and you're going to, around the middle, you're going to place the loop through, just like so. And all right, so we're going to try and hold this in like rain. So I've got the loop through my one foot, I've got my hands through the loops. And so the difference between using a cord versus one of these stretch out straps is with the cord, you're going to be holding on the whole time, versus with the stretch out strap or yoga strap or whatever you want to call it, you have the ability to put your hands through the loops to make it a lot more passive, and so you can allow the muscles to relax. So I'll show you what I mean. So if I were to hold onto this, like let's say like this, I have to do a lot of work where I'm using my upper body, and we don't really want that. So if I have my hands, I can go through different levels here. So make sure that when you're stretching your hamstring that you are keeping your leg nice and straight. So the hamstring is it's this muscle here, the back of the thigh, okay? If you put a bend in your knee, you're gonna actually take out that stretch. So we want to stretch our hamstring. So if you want to increase the intensity, you can bring the the strap closer to you, or I can also feed my arm through like so, and I can just pull that closer. Okay, so you can see I just have my forearm hanging in there, and I'm just chilling out. Okay, now if we want to do the butt muscles here, so these are your hip abductors. They abduct and pull the leg from the midline of the body. We're going to actually, using the strapping, we're going to pull it over to the opposite side. Now try to keep your back as flat as you can on the ground, okay? And you can just even use one hand and pull both straps over, both sides, over to the side, okay? Now you don't want your head tilted back, you want to keep it nice and flat in a neutral position. And here's the thing, guys. People are all trying to be bendy and look at me, I can go to the extreme. Don't really care, okay? Big thing is can we get you moving, right? So you can see I'm tight, okay? And that's as far as it's gonna go. And that's okay, because you're gonna do this a bunch of times, so no big deal. Now if I want to do the inner thigh, okay, I'm going to pull that out to the side. Okay. And you're just going to keep nice and straight. Again, keep your hips, keep your back flat on the ground. Okay. And Yep, there's my hip letting go there. Now stretches can last between 10 to 30 seconds. That's what they've done research on. So whatever tickles your fancy, you can go longer if you want, but we're just gonna be doing this longer, okay? So now we're gonna pull this back up. If you want to reset, you can just walk your hands through the loops, okay? And then we can go again, walk up. So it's not the leg doing the work, it's the strap. See how we're pulling it that way? So really nice good stretch in here, super tight. A lot of individuals have very tight hamstrings thanks to being seated a lot more, okay? We're gonna pull this over. Oh, that's good. That's good there. Now, here's one thing you can do. You can go to different angles. So if you're able to get a little bit higher up, you can then pull over. Oh, that's as good as I'm going. Yeah. And we can try going over onto this side. Now the nice thing with this, with the loops, is it's a lot easier on your hands. You can relax more. Yeah, your shoulders are doing some work out here too, but it's in a different way, okay? So that is one quick, easy circuit that way. All right, so what's cool about the stretching strap is that you can, or yoga strap, whatever name you want to call it, you can take previous stretches you did before and kind of add in the stretching strap just to take some tension off of things, so no need to contort and twist your body to reach. Because the thing is, guys, if you're looking at this stuff, if you really want to get to a certain range, your body will find a way to do it. Whether you're doing it properly is another thing, right? So are you set up biomechanically correct, or are you just doing the motion, or you're trying to reach that end position, but you're compromising a lot of structures? So one thing we can use with the stretching strap is, let's say for example, let's do the thread the needle stretch for your piriformis. So with that one, you lay on your back, you stretch it out. But if you can't reach for your leg, well, you can use a stretching strap. So I will show you guys how. So you're going to lay on your back, nice and flat, like so. All right, guys. So let's say I want to stretch my right piriformis, or my right butt cheek. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my right leg over, and I'm going to place my right shin bone on my left thigh, okay? And I have my stretching strap. I have my foot through my loop on the left side, okay? And all you're going to do is we're going to bring my left foot up with the stretching strap. We're going to pass it to the side of my knee, and we're just going to pull in. So instead of reaching my arms to get that in, I don't have to. I can just go like so. And you can, now the thing is, if your foot turns in, this is what I figured out, if your foot turns in, you don't feel the stretch. But if this left leg, if it straightens out, so it's lining up with your hip and shoulder and everything, it's a nice straight line and it's a good pull. And you'll feel that tension there. And you can just pull the strap closer to your body, to get a good stretch. And it's as simple as that. Okay, so we're going to stretch your lower leg, and particularly soleus. So you have your gastrocnemius, and then you have soleus, which is the muscle underneath, okay? And we call it soleus because it looks like a flat fish sole. Oh, so original. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're going to take the loop, feed it through the bottom. All right, and then all I'm gonna do is, I like it about midway to the arch. You're gonna have the right leg straight and the left leg is going to be bent. You can have your hands inside, you can have them through wrists, whatever works, depends on what you're comfortable with. Okay, so all you're gonna do is line up nice first of all. All right, so what we're going to do is contract and then release. So we're going to contract for 2 seconds and then we're going to release, okay? All right, so now we're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to press down with your left foot like you're pressing on a gas pedal. And you're going to keep the resistance there with the strap. Don't let it move. Then you're gonna relax. And then you're gonna pull the strap close to your chest as you breathe out, okay? So you're gonna press down again, and then you're gonna pull closer. Press down, then let go and pull. Press down, and let go. So this motion is called dorsiflexion, where we're pulling our toes to our shins. One more time. Press down, 2 seconds, and pull close. All right, and then you're gonna obviously do that on the opposite side. Next thing we're going to do is, we're actually still going to do soleus, but we're going to do it laying down, all right? So, okay, so we've got our straps. We're going to lay down flat. We're going to pull our legs straight up like so. We're going to slightly bend the knee. Now, so the strap is holding up my left leg, and all I'm going to do, keep my knee bent the whole time, okay? Then I'm going to push my toes to the, push my foot to the ceiling. So think about pressing the balls of your foot to the ceiling, and then let go. And you're gonna pull the strap towards you. Push again for 2 seconds, and then let go and ease off. Push again, and ease off and pull towards you. Push, and there. Push. Okay, perfect. Alright. Right, so for gastrocs, or gastrocnemius, whatever way you want to say it, we're going to keep our leg nice and straight. I like having the strap through the arch, and you can have the other leg straight. All you're going to do is holding the strap straight, keeping your back straight, and you're going to push and then let go. Push for 2 seconds and let go. So we're going to contract. We're going to push the bottom of our feet towards, away from our body, and then we're going to let go for 20 seconds, well, 10 to 30 seconds, whatever's comfortable for you. Push again. And go. So if we look, this one does better without having to try. So if we do this, okay. We can do double calf stretch. Okay, and all we're gonna do is sit nice and tall. If you want, you can sit against a wall. And you can just pull your feet towards your shin. Okay? Now if you want to, you can do the contract relax. So we can press down and let go. Press for 2 seconds and let go. Press again. All right, to stretch the inside calf muscle, so we're looking at tibialis posterior, we're gonna place the stretching strap here. We're going to bring the stretching strap around. Let's do it this way. So we've got it here. We're gonna come down and around. So we're gonna go under, come around to the front. Okay, and then we're gonna lay down flat. You can have the other leg bent so you can just stabilize. I'm just gonna have my, okay, so now that you're laying down flat, opposite leg is bent, you're gonna have your right leg that is going to be turned away from the midline of the body. And so what you're gonna do is now push the right foot towards the midline of the body, so towards your left side. So you're gonna push and let go for, so you're gonna hold that for 2 seconds. So we're gonna push again. So I have to adjust this, I need to go a little bit higher. so I can feel that a little bit better. And I might actually do an extra strap, just for fun there. Okay, so let's try this again. So we've got, so we're going to start with our foot turned out. We're going to push in and let go. Push in for 2 seconds and then let go. Push in and let go. There we go. Push in for 2 seconds and let go. There you go, you can see that one. Push in and let go. Push, 1, 2, let go. I know, it's a tricky one. Alright guys, so we're going to stretch our peroneals, that's these guys here on the outside. You're going to place the strap on the foot. Then we're going to show you here. So we're going to go on the outside, or we're going to insert. Okay, we're going to place under and then come around like so. Okay, but we're going to do this laying down. Make sure we're not sitting on everything. Okay, so opposite knee is going to be bent, and we're going to bring the strap from the left side to the right side, and it's actually going to go underneath that bent knee. Okay, and so, and then we're going to come across. Just make sure it's not directly over your knee so you don't cause any issues if you do have any knee problems. Alright, and then all you're going to do is you're going to make this up just a hair higher. There we go. Okay, so where you've got that strap wrapped around, so we're going to push our foot towards the inside. Okay, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Alright, so now that we've got the strap set up, we're going to push our foot away from the body. And then you're going to let go. So you're going to push again for 2 seconds and let go. I need this a little bit higher. Okay, just so I can feel that better. Okay, so we've got tension here. Alright, so we're going to push away and then let go. There we go. Push away and let go. All right, so to stretch our quads, that's the front of the thighs, we're gonna actually be laying flat for this one. So you're gonna take the bottom of the end of the stretch out strap loop. You're gonna lay on your tummy. And we're gonna have it up to the top here. Alrighty. And then you're just going to make sure your hands are in the loop. And pull. If you want to try and get more, you can contract. And let go. All right, so if you are strapped for time and you want to do both quads, you can take the bottom of both ends of the loops, put it on your feet, like so. Oh, I'm backwards. Ah. Okay, I can do this, guys. For your inner thighs, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring this around me for the strap. All right, I'm gonna place one end loop here, the other end loop here, and then I'm going to take my hands in the closest ones. And all you're gonna do is pull the strap towards you. Keep your body straight, and then you're gonna focus on if you can, press your knees towards the ground, okay? So don't poke in your neck, okay? So even if you sit nice and tall, you'll still feel the stretch. That's good. And if you're gonna lean forward, just keep your back straight, chin down so that your head and neck are in a straight line. Okay, so I will sit this way for you guys to see. Okay, so it's just like that. All right, next one is a fun, I like it, I think it's fun, back stretch. So if you want something that is manageable, you can do on your own, you don't need too much, you don't need to even get out of bed, this one's cool for that. Just maybe make sure your stretch out strap is right by your bed. You are just gonna lay flat on your back and you're gonna have your knees bent. Okay. We're gonna put the flat side of the strap around the front of your knees. And you're gonna walk your feet, you're gonna bring your feet as close as you can to your bum. I'm gonna feed my hands through the loop or my arm here, or my hand here, okay. So I've got that. And then my left arm is up to the side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push my knees to the left, okay? And I'm gonna hold the resistance here with the right side, okay? So we're gonna go, okay. So just 2 seconds, so 1, 2, and breathe and let it sink in. Okay, there we go. Okay, push again, 2 seconds. There we go. So try to keep your back as flat as you can. Okay, so push, and you're gonna be holding the strap strong with the right arm here, and let go. There we go, that was a nice release. Okay, push again, and let go. Ah, very nice, huh? Sometimes we just need to get past a point that's just stuck. Try one last time, so push, and let go. Okay, so again, out. Okay, we're just going to push and let that sink. See, it already stuck. Okay, push. There we go. Beautiful. All right, on to the next one. So you can do that with a single leg, okay? So what we can do is instead of bent knee, we will wrap around one leg, okay, knee bent. We're gonna get the outside butt muscle here, so your hip abductors, and we're going to keep the strap where it is, okay, so it's gonna be held in place, or you can do it stationary where you just hold it here. I'm not really feeling much, so if you want to increase that intensity, you're going to have your right foot planted and you're gonna push your right knee away from your body, and you're going to use the strap to hold it in place, and then let go. Push again. And there you go. Push. And let go. All right, and then we can do this on the inside. So that's going to get our hip adductors. Okay, so we're going to again plant the foot. Going to have our hand over here. All right, this is going to go towards the inside, so inner thigh is going to go towards the left leg. Okay, so we're going to pull. Okay, push again, 2 seconds, and we go. Push again. Next up, one of my favorite that I've just discovered is stretching using the stretching strap. Oh my goodness, with the loops, yes. So to stretch out your chest and going into pecs, arms there, you're just gonna put your hands through the loops, just make sure that it's wide enough there and so you get the range you need. Nope, that one's too far. Okay, and all you're gonna do is raise up. Okay, and keeping your arms locked out straight. Okay, and then we're going to pull back. So the work is kind of being assisted with the stretch, or the stretching strap. Okay, ease off. You're just going to bring it forward, and back. Forward. Now, a lot of people, what I notice is, they'll go like this. That's bad, okay? So we just want keeping your head and neck and spine in the straight line. So you're not going too far. Okay? All right, next one's a little weird. We're gonna stretch our wrist flexors and wrist extensors. So how do you tell which one's which? Because tricky, when you turn your hand, it changes the position things are, right? So these are your wrist flexors, or forearm flexors, wrist flexors, forearm extensors, and wrist extensors. So they're kind of gonna have a little bit of play. They're both gonna get a bit stretched. All right, so this one, it's different. Okay, so what you're gonna do, so you're gonna lay flat on, you're gonna lay on your back. You're gonna have the stretch out strap in your foot. Okay, and we're going to have your right hand fitting through this. All right, move down just a bit. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is palm is going to be facing your feet, all right? And you're going to lift your right leg straight up like so. And what you're going to do is, keeping your leg there, what you're going to do is pull your right hand away from your left foot. And then you're going to slowly lower your right foot down. Okay, and this is stretching our wrist extensors. Okay, so we go again. And let go. Move this down a bit so I can stretch that more. Okay, again. Okay, to do our wrist flexors, palm is going to be facing towards or away from your feet. Okay, so we're going to lift up. We're going to go, I need this more here.